Some Pilates instructors make more money and some make less. Here's how to be one of the ones who makes more. Now, this video is for instructors who want to work as an employee in a bricks and mortar or online studio that's owned by someone else. I'll make a separate video for you if you want to set up your own studio or in-person sessions, and this can be even more lucrative. But today we're going to talk about those who want to work as employees. When choosing a potential workplace, lots of things are important. Culture, values, philosophy, professional growth opportunities, and convenience are all factors you should consider. In this video, however, we're going to think about how which studio you work at determines how much you can earn. Just like instructors, not all studios are equally profitable. More profitable studios can afford to pay their staff more. If you want to earn more, you want to work somewhere that can afford to pay you more. So how can you know how profitable a particular studio is? It's pretty easy, really. Count the number of reformers in the room, multiply by the average session price. That's the maximum revenue per session. For example, a studio with 6 reformers charging $25 per session will have 6 by 25 or $150 maximum revenue per session. That's best case scenario if the class is full of clients paying full price. As a rule of thumb, as an instructor, you should expect to capture about a third of the total revenue for each session you teach. So if you teach a full class at our hypothetical studio and the class generated revenue of $150, you should expect to get paid around $50. That's a full class, remember. What if your class has only 4 people in it? Well, 4 clients at $25 each is $100 revenue for that class for the studio. If you get paid a quarter to a third of the total revenue, you'll earn about $33 for teaching that session with 4 clients. In reality, it's not possible to have classes consistently at 100% capacity with a client on every single reformer. That's because of the uncertainties of life. People always need to reschedule at the last minute for one reason or another, and even with a smoothly operating wait list and a well-designed and consistently enforced cancellation policy, most studios can only get up to around 85% utilisation. More than this, and clients can't get into classes, so they start looking elsewhere. So, in our hypothetical studio with 6 reformers, even if all your classes are fully booked and waitlisted, you'll probably only have an average of 85% of those reformers occupied over a 90-day period. So instead of our theoretical maximum of 6 clients per session, your actual practical maximum number of clients per session on average is about 5.1. Obviously, you can't have 5.1 actual clients in any given class, but over a month or a quarter, that will probably be close to your average class attendance if your class is consistently waitlisted. Let's redo the math now with that in mind. 5.1 average class attendance by $25 session price is $127.50 maximum revenue for that class on average over time. Sure, on occasion you may indeed have 6 people in your session, but you won't average 6 people. You'll average 5.1 or thereabouts. So at $127.50 revenue, if you're capturing about a third of that, you'll earn on average $42 per session. Remember, that's what you'll earn if your sessions are consistently waitlisted. If your sessions are not full, you'll earn less because the studio will earn less and they'll be able to afford to pay you less. Now, you're earning $42 per session, and if you teach on average 20 sessions per week, which is pretty much a full-time load, you'll earn around $840 per week. If you work 48 weeks a year and take 4 weeks off for vacation, you'll earn about $40,300 for the year. That's before tax. Bear in mind this is a 20-hour work week, 48 weeks per year. For contrast, let's explore a different scenario now. Imagine the studio your owner puts in 4 extra reformers, so now there are 10 reformers in the room. Your maximum class size is now 10, and your average maximum class size is going to be about 8.5. Revenues per class based on this is 8.5 times $25 per session is $212.50. If you capture about 1/3 of this amount, you'll earn $71 for each session. If you teach 20 sessions per week, that's 71 times 20 equals $1,420 per week. If you work 48 weeks per year and take 4 weeks vacation, you'll earn 48 times 1,420 is $68,160 for the year. That's an extra $28,000 per year, or 75% extra potential income for the exact same teaching schedule, just for working in a studio with 10 reformers instead of 6. What if you work in a studio with 12 reformers? For an 85% full session, you could earn $84 potentially. Your annual income at 20 sessions per week, 48 weeks per year, would be $80,700, which is double what you were earning when the studio had 6 reformers. When you think about it, this makes a lot of sense. Double the number of clients on double the number of reformers equals double the earning potential. The difference between a studio with 6 reformers and one with 12 reformers is the difference between $42 per session and $84 per session. Or, in terms of annual salary, the difference is between $40,000 per year and $80,000 per year for the same 20-hour week with 4 weeks annual vacation. Reformers are the profit engines of most Pilates studios, and the more engines in a studio, the more profit, which means the more they can afford to pay their instructors. I'd just like to end by saying that all the figures I've talked about are for full classes. If your classes are not full, you're literally not as valuable to the studio, as you're generating less value in the form of revenue, so you won't earn as much. A crucial part of the skill set of a top instructor is the ability to consistently fill their classes. And that's what makes top instructors way more valuable to studio owners, and why top instructors earn more money.